And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Got a great episode lined up. We're gonna start off in Dubai. And that's where I originally had this show going last night. before I don't watch TV anymore. I guess I put together a morning show before I go to sleep for like 2 hours or so. I was going at the angle that let's look at Dubai because the Middle East is just massively crypto friendly. And when I say I'm talking about MENA, Middle East, North Africa area, just super crypto badass, right? And then you come to like, excuse me, like you go to like Western countries and they're just like, no, oh, this stuff's bad, scam, da da da. It's so ridiculous. Like we all know where this goes. Okay, this is the future. Crypto is the future in law. I'm not talking about cryptocurrency and buying doggy coin. I'm talking about legal proceedings, the law, real estate, investing, property, property rights, who owns what property. All this stuff is cryptocurrency, NFTs. We are at such the early stage of it. People on my channel, my goal is to show you way below the iceberg. The iceberg, they say, represents only like what, 15% of the true iceberg, the top of it, when you see it. When you look below, it's like 85%. That's what we do on this channel. My goal is to help you see what you're invested in better. I'm going to help you see it better. Okay. That way, and you want to, hey, Crypto Hulk, there's ABC coin. It went up 300% in a week. Should I invest in it? I'll be like, what the fuck is ABC coin? Are they partners with Standard Chartered like Ripple is? Are they partners with SBI? Are they partners with the Bank of England? We can go on and on and on and on and on. We can go on and on 400 times. Do they have the partnerships of the 3x cryptos? That answer will be no. Crypto Hulk, could you deep dive this one? No. If I haven't heard of it in 3.5 fucking years, I'm not going to invest in it or talk about it. All right. That's how I roll. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. I don't know anything about cryptocurrencies. It's all bullshit. Everything I say. Biggest scammer on the internet. I have zero deep dives. I don't provide any kind of factual evidence. It's all just hearsay and scams. All right. First person on today's show is 1970 legend. Back again. We have a private show today for members only. The recruitment office was quite busy the other day, so I thought we would have just member shows for a while. But anyhow, next, Adam Stand By the Jams is number 2, Crypto Greek 3, Gotcha 4, and Lionel Garin makes 5. Notable mention to MK_P. Let's see, where are we going with this? Let's start off. Okay, my original intention. We're starting off in Dubai. We're hopping on a plane. Or actually, we're going to teleport. That's it. That's what Cryptoholic is. Oh, I forgot. How can I forget? We're going to teleport there. I'm going to scroll down, and it looks like, see, when I go to sleep in California, it's probably like, I don't know what time, 8 o'clock in the morning or something in Australia. But we have Stuart Lavelle. He's he's another person of the Crypto Hulk recruiting office. But Stuart Lavelle drops a red one. It says, "We all appreciate what you do, mate. This is from all of us. I'm just the fortunate one that can do it now." That's pretty deep. You know, my intention, I've always had jobs. I was really good working in probation because I could take people that were kind of like in some trouble. I could take people that were in some trouble and make them fucking shine. When they start going to their court appearances, the judge is like, damn. And then it got to the point where I could early terminate people off probation. I was like the king. I knew how to get people to do shit. And it's going to involve some, like this channel's work, right? You got to watch these long shows, but we go over so much information. It's like an education. This isn't like, let me tell you the news. My channels let me teach you how the future unfolds. That's what my channel does. It's different. I'm not just reading off news. We're going into the nuts and the bolts and how everything's put together. You look at a house, how a house is made. My channel's showing you how the crypto is made for the future. And what Stuart's saying here is exactly right. Everybody's poor. I got it. Okay. But that's why I have the channel. That's why I teach so much. I instruct you so much so you won't run off and chase something just because it's up 300% in a day. I don't fucking care. I don't care if Bitcoin goes to 10 million% tomorrow. Eventually, that'll be 0%. And I don't know when that day is. I'm not willing to risk all of my XRP in hopes to double it. Then we get a rug pull because the government tells you, oh, this Bitcoin was made by us as a test. We're going to pull the plug on it. And they do something to unravel it. And then I just sold off all my XRP to try to get Bitcoin rich. And now I'm fucking destroyed. Not going to happen. If I have to wait, I got to fucking wait, I guess. I'd rather wait and be 100% rich than gamble and possibly lose it all. That's just how I think. You don't have to think like me at all. I don't give a shit. Those of you that want to know what's your investing strategy? Those kind of people. I'm not getting into my investment strategy. I just told you it's that fucking easy. All right. We move on to Carpathian Eagle. Thank you very much for that donation there, buddy. But everybody's going to be rich on this channel. That's my intention, to teach you all you need to know. And then one day when this takes off, everybody's got money. You know, everybody's got money to drop down $200. I've seen $500 in a show, and then even more from a person. They started using the wife's account and some shit. And it's like, these people have it, but it's my intention to teach you, and then one day you're going to have it, okay? It's not today, it's whenever that day hits. You look at your little phone wallet for your crypto and it shows like $5 million or something. You're like, oh, damn. Yeah. You're not going to see $500 anymore. You're going to see 5 million one day. And you'll be like, oh, shit. Some of you guys are going to see $60 million in your wallet. And you're like, oh, damn. All right, here's the article. I originally started this show to go over Dubai. I had no intention in going off on a rabbit trail, deep dive, but we'll throw that one in near the end. Here's the article. It's out of Dubai, November 10th, about 4 days ago, roughly. Okay. Standard Chartered, Ripple partner. They set up a digital asset account venture in Dubai. Standard Chartered joins. Now, Standard Chartered's a massive bank investment company. They joined with Ripple, so they're partners. And SBI is also a Ripple partner. They own about 10% of Ripple back in the day from 2013. I've already shown all the evidence for this. In Dubai, they have what they call like free trade zones, okay? What that is you get a business to open up in Dubai and you don't tax them for like 5 years or something, right? You allow them to get going in hopes that they want to stay in Dubai. They feel loyal that, hey, this country like Dubai lets us come here. We have to move into a certain area, like a trade zone, and they don't tax us. Like, damn, that's pretty cool in Dubai, right? And then they let you get your business going. They let you employ local people from Dubai and all these things. And chances are you'll probably want to stay because if the government's been cool for 5 years, then why leave? Like if it was me, if I'm putting in 5 years into a country, employing all these local people and stuff, I'm trying to get rich. They're trying to make money, and maybe one day they'll branch off of their own. Dubai's that place. These two Ripple partner banks intend to capitalize with $100 million to start. So now they just dumped $100 million into Dubai. Oh, that's going to end up to be billions and trillions. The region, Dubai, is fast becoming a hub for fintechs in the digital asset space due to its strengthening infrastructure and talent. What's the United States doing? Importing a bunch of dumb fucks who illegally cross the border. The digital asset venture will be an important vehicle to explore the emerging digital asset ecosystem. The joint venture will leverage Standard Chartered Ventures experience in digital assets through our ventures such as Zodia Custody and Zodia Markets. And through our investments in fintech like Ripple and Medico. This is where that right there, Ripple and Medico, is what later, if we have time, I'm going to get into, okay, because it goes pretty deep. So, Alex Manson from SC Ventures was the one that said that in May 2023, so probably like 6 months ago, 5 months ago, Standard Chartered Ripple Partners signed a memorandum of understanding with the Dubai International Finance Center to collaborate. Remember, they got this free zone. Dubai is trying to grow crypto. America is trying to destroy it from what it looks like in our country. It's just how it is. Medico, a Swiss-based. So Ripple buys Medico. We're getting into that one. That's the second half of the show. You're going to be blown away by what I it's not a tough deep dive, but what I found when I deep dived, you're going to be amazed. I'm telling you. All this stuff is planned out. America is purposely not doing anything with crypto, allowing other countries to move forward. There's a Swiss-based tech company, Medico custodies cryptocurrencies. Ripple bought that for $250 million. Now what we're seeing is Ripple, Medico, working with Standard Chartered and SBI in the country of Dubai. We're seeing all this go down. Meanwhile, in America, none of this is occurring at all. America's so fucking lost. The leaders, we don't have leaders in our country. We have bastards in government positions fucking our country up. That's what we have. Our digital asset joint venture plans to make a strategic and minority investments in the area, such as market infrastructure, risk management, compliance tools, DeFi, tokenization, consumer payments, and the metaverse. Are you seeing all this? All of this is going on. Dubai is investing and steering the ship in the direction where they want their future to go. In America, it's a clusterfuck and it's sad. It's truly depressing to see how American government officials are. They're letting criminals out of jail and doing all kinds of disgusting things with our children and stuff. It's just deplorable. Allowing just vagrant vagabonds from all over the world with no use to come into our country to suck up government benefits, to have more bastard children. It's just, And then I see what Dubai is doing, and I'm like, wow, that's truly amazing. Let me check the comments, and we'll go through the Ripple owned developers, Sologenic Puppets, Sologenic Morning, Fireblocks. Okay, Gotham AB says we can thank you enough. We can't thank you enough, Crypto Hulk, for all you do. Now, we got Standard Chartered involved. Let me show you something here. Turn off my ringer. Medical. Let me just do a copy paste. So new people. Wait, hold on. I gotta erase 30 characters so it'll post. Okay. There's your first bit of evidence. Standard Chartered. Now look at the date on this. 7 years ago. 7 years ago. Standard Chartered completes strategic investment in Ripple. So when I read off the article to you about Standard Chartered being in Dubai and working and stuff, they've already invested into Ripple. They didn't just dump money into Ripple 7 years ago for no reason. They've been waiting for a day to get this done. All this is planned. And I have already shown you 10 years ago this is already planned. But that's a whole nother show. But no other channel has shown you evidence like I have. All this stuff was planned in Ripple Singapore with the crypto exchanges and the vaults and the derivatives trading. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. No other channel, buddy. No competition. Next, here's this article. Here's the title, Ripple launches. Now, this title is from 2021, only 2 years ago. Ripple launches on-demand liquidity with SBI remit. We just read about that bank in Dubai. But what did SBI do? Ripple invested in SBI to accelerate crypto in Japan and the Philippines. Okay. 2 years ago, the Philippines got something, and I recommend this website to buy your crypto. It's called coins.ph. coins.ph. Why have I recommended them for years? Well, because Ripple's involved, SBI Remit's involved, and if you're in Japan or the Philippines, green light. Okay, you can buy crypto from Coins.ph. Why would I recommend that? Well, it's not in the United States, and they don't report to a certain tax authority in the U.S. Just saying. That's why I would never, ever, 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 ever buy a crypto exchange located within the United States. Need I say more? But the other dummies that have Uphold and all that shit as their sponsor and Coinbase, they're not going to tell you that. They'd rather just have you pay all your money in tax, 30, 40%. That's where you save money with Crypto Hulk channel. Because when we buy crypto, well, my friend, I'll make sure it's not me when I say we, when we buy crypto, we don't pay tax. That's how we work. That's how we roll on this channel. Because when you buy it, you don't buy a United States exchange, dumbass. Now we were talking in the article about Standard Chartered, SBI joining together in Dubai with $100 million to start a venture capital. You got Ripple and Medico involved. Oh man. Let's keep going. Now that's interesting. Let me check some comments, and then I'm going to go to the next portion of this. Underpass 61 version 2 emergency button test with 589. I read you loud and clear there, buddy. Thank you very much for that. Then Bill, thank you very much, buddy, for your donation. Channel listener supported channel. See, that's how this channel rolls. So I'm going to plug the channel a little bit like a station identification. Down below, there's a little money symbol. Okay, that's the freedom symbol. You push that, you register, It's an anti-get wrecked. There's no hype on the channel, whatever amount you can afford. Now, a year or two from now, you could probably drop 500 bucks without a problem. Today, hey, whatever you got, you got. All right. We're not sitting here for a 50-cent XRP. I'm sitting here for a minimum $10,000. I've heard David Schwartz say it. On my channel, we don't have scams, no hypes, no investment things for you to get ripped off in. I do have merchandise. If you look down below, if you want to buy a shirt, a hat, there's all kinds of different things. Some of them are actually pretty cool. You can pick your own thumbnail. You can pick your own thumbnail for whatever you want on any of that merchandise. And you support an independent channel. These other channels have all these accredited investor sponsors. You know what that means? You've got to be worth $1 million. And you know what that means? If you want Ripple stock, minimum you have to put in $5,000 to $10,000 bucks. I don't got it like that. I'm about $1 million short of being a millionaire. So just being honest, not trying to represent what I'm not. Stuart Lavelle, 1776. Underpass, mine's good too. And you got Gary. Gary, thank you very much for that donation there, buddy. Now we get into the real deal. Now we're going to get into some conspiracy. The channel might start flickering, just saying. I want you to notice these things. It's going to start to flicker, possibly. They don't want you to, they want to discourage you from watching this show. They want you dumb and fucking poor. All right. What I'm showing you now is something called Fedor Bank. Now, what's interesting with Fedor Bank, it's a German bank. We have a Wikipedia page. You can see the link right here, Wikipedia page. Fedor Bank is a German online bank. Now, this is something new. What we're looking at right here is the world's is a German online bank founded in 2009. Now that's really interesting, Crypto Hall, because didn't Bitcoin come out like around 2008, 9? Yeah, just happened to come out right about the time Bitcoin came out. What are the odds, right? What are the odds? I'm sure it's a total coincidence. That's total coincidence number one. Next, in 2015, Fedor Bank started a market foray into the United Kingdom. So we've got a German bank. The first coincidence, it came out when Bitcoin came out. Then it really takes off in 2015. Well, that just happens to be when Ripple just took off, because there was the Ripple settlement agreement with the United States Department of Justice and the court system, where the United States government in 2015 had already declared Ripple as a money service business, and the actual XRP was considered electronic currency. This has only been a fact for almost 10 years. Every other channel ignores it. That's why I get paid membership fees by people, because you want real information. You got other people out there trying to scare you on all kinds of shit. So look, Fedor Bank. Now I want you to see something. Fedor Bank was Ripple's first bank customer. And I got the web page from Ripple to show you. It's not a secret one. I will share it with you. Now, the web page that I'm about to show you from Ripple is not the original, because I have that. I've already shown it before. You can go back in Crypto Hulk and type in Fedor Bank and shit and find. I show you the photograph, the web page I got it all. I got it all. Not just a press release from Ripple. I have it all. No other channel has. Well, gee, Crypto Hulk, maybe I should give you a quarter. Give you a tip of a quarter. Or maybe $1. I think maybe $1, because there's a thing called inflation. Anyhow, what I find very interesting is Why would Ripple go to Germany for their first crypto bank? For their first bank that's cryptoed. Maybe because they're now, what I'm not going to get into, because this is going to be the one that gets the channel all jittery and then they delete the episode or the channel. I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to deep dive this because I already know what I'm going to find, a channel killer. Okay. There's something in Germany. There's a government organization that started Fedor Bank. Not going to talk about it, but I've done some deep digging on Fedor, and the roots of it are kind of suspicious. Some kind of government laboratory agency kind of, I'll leave it at kind of like that. Okay. So there's got to be somebody way up high with ties to the government in Germany. I mean, think about it. Ripple, American company, first bank is in Germany. Very interesting. Okay. Now, later, I think once Germany got on board and learned all the stuff, then that bank was sent to France. Now, we're going to find out there's a connection going on. I'm not going to name names, I'm not going to deep dive it. I like the channel too much, but we've got some power brokers in France as well. And I'm going to leave that one at that. But I just wanted to show you here. Now, I'm going to show you an official Ripple page. So this one everybody can find on their own. It's not one where I'm trying to hide the source. But, so there you go. Let's look at this title. This is a Ripple page. It's called Ripple Insights 2014. Now, this is before, I want you to see this. Remember on the Wikipedia page, Fedor started in 2009, Bitcoin, and then it really hit the scene in 2015. But look, in 2014, Ripple's advertising that they're partners with Fedor. Fedor, building the bank of tomorrow with Ripple. Oh man, Crypto Hulk, you found the article. Oh yeah. Fedor Bank is integrating the Ripple protocol. Oh, really? Making the German bank the first financial institution. Making the German bank the first financial institution to officially implement decentralized payment technologies. Oh, dang, Crypto Hulk. That's a connection I've never heard on any other channel. Of course not. Because my name's Crypto Hulk. I got it like that. Next. Now let's dig a little bit, not too much now, because that's a channel killer, but let's dig a little bit into Medico. Shall we? Let's have a little fun. We're going to go visit our friend called Wikipedia again. Let me show you the article. I'm going to show you something real interesting. Now let's look into Gisek and Dervent. What we have here is an 1852 company. Oh man, Crypto Hawk, we're taking it back in the time travel, right? It's called G plus D. It's a German company. Why is everything in Germany? Have you noticed this with Ripple in Germany? What's the deal? What's the deal? What about when we go back and think, Stefan Thomas, isn't he German? No, I don't know. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's French or something. Stefan Thomas, the early founder of Ripple, the developer of Codius, Stefan Thomas, where Vitalik Buterin stayed at his house for a month or so while Vitalik learned the code of Ripple and then left to form his crypto that never quite works, Ethereum. Never could get that shit right, even though gas fees right now just went up 250% over the past day. And that's another article or disaster, I mean. But here we have G plus D. Now they're mixed up with Medico. They are a German company in Munich. Okay. Now, what does this company do? I want you to see, everybody. This company has bank notes and securities printing. Let's go back and study B plus D and figure out, where does Ripple and Medico fit in all this? Ladies and gentlemen, this goes deep, 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 hundreds of years. Okay. That's why I had to make this show today private or like members only. Founded in 1852, Hermann Gisek and Alphonse Dervent, the firm initially specialized in what? High quality printing, notably currency and securities printing. Very interesting. From the 1850s to 1870s, the firm printed some of the important biblical editions. So it printed parts of the Bible. They won an award like in 1867 in Paris. They made the money for the Weimar Republic. You've all heard of the Weimar Republic in Germany, where hyperinflation hit. Are you seeing a parallel now? Are the wheels in your head starting to turn? Ripple, money service business, dealing with a company that prints money and securities. They're dealing with the Weimar Republic back in the 1920s. Inflation went crazy. Well, it's gone crazy right now. Inflation in the world has gone crazy. Are we seeing a parallel now? Like, wait a second, that's starting to sound a little familiar. It talks about the 1930, it printed the tickets for the 1936 Olympics, they had business with Franco, some dictator in Spain called Franco. This company's been there for almost 200 years, dealing with money and inflation, and very interesting. World War II, they had a thing with the World War II. They'd have a printing facility and made banknotes for East Germans, mark. They made the Deutschmark banknotes. This German company's been around for a couple hundred years, people, making money and dealing with government securities and these kinds of things. These are some very, very important people. Okay. They make checks, bonds, certificates, passports, and other identifications. Interesting. They work in a lot of different companies, Cambodia, Croatia. There's so much I can't get into right now with this company. It's heavily into the government, deep, deep roots that are quiet, not like me, but very quiet, and some very powerful people. So I'm going to shut up right now with this. But let's go down, look through their timeline. Look through their timeline. It goes 2012, 17, 18, 19, 20. In 2020, let's look right here. In 2020, G plus D acquired a stake of the Swiss. Why is Switzerland always mixed up in something that's super rich? Let me continue. There's some breaded out people, some very, very powerful people in Switzerland, Germany. I'll leave it at that. In 2020, they took a stake in a Swift software company and the crypto asset company Medico. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. There's the connection to Ripple right there with Germany, with Fedor Bank out of Germany. with G plus D makes Medico out of Germany. Why is all this coming out of Germany for Crypto Hulk? I mean, listen to this. You got Ripple, their first bank comes out of Germany, Fedor. You got Ripple, they want custody, comes out of Germany, called Medico. Are you hearing me? Are you seeing a serious connection to Germany? And if not, you've got some problems and I can't help you. You're going to get fucking wrecked. Next. Oh, we have Golden Nutsack. Thank you for welcome to the channel. You have a great name. Wanted to cash out money since the bank didn't let me. Here you go. Well, we could deal with that here, buddy. You're our new best friend. No, thanks for that donation. Stuart Lavelle. Your history books are fake, dudes. It's hard to digest, but it's true. You know, I kind of look at myself as I'm my own history teacher, okay? I may identify as a 53-year-old Republican man from the United States. Who knows what I'll identify as next week? Maybe a 37-year-old poodle. But today it's, yeah, Caucasian guy from USA. So this is now very, very fascinating. You have Ripple's first bank in the world, a German bank. Ripple gets into custody on a grand scale. Who do they pick? A company in Germany that made Medico, but this company's almost 200 years old making banknotes and securities. Like, what's going on? Why is Ripple continually picking something out of Germany? I don't know. I don't think I want to know. Okay. I'm just telling you what I discovered. I don't have answers. And these answers, I don't want to know. It's one of these things where, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to look. It's like one of these things. I know where this is going. It's going to the channel killer zone. Woo! Where you never get out of. The channel killer. I've been there before. Lost a YouTube channel, not trying to do it again. Matthew Toyama. Who controls the past now? Who controls the future? Who controls the present now? Controls the past. All I can do is control my keys, not my crypto. That's why I got a hardware wallet. Boy, Jeff. So we had a little fun. Now, here's the Medico press release. I just got done showing you all this German connection. It goes back almost 200 years. There's the Medico press release. Leading enterprise crypto company Ripple acquires custody provider Medico for $250 million. You know, we go from the Middle East and then it's all controlled by Ripple. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. Just my opinion. I said it before. Ripple is like a multi-country government agency. Let me repeat that again, because nobody, except Crypto Hulk, nobody has been talking about this for like, I don't know, 3.5 years or so. But let's think. Ripple, in my opinion, is a temp agency. You can see that. Why does Rosie Rios, the treasurer of the United States, just leave and go to Ripple during a lawsuit? How does Michael S. Barr leave Ripple, and then at some time later, he surfaces as the number 2 guy in the Federal Reserve? And we can go on and on with Ripple. How does, Ripple's early partner from day one was Twitter. Is there any coincidence? You got Elon Musk. Look, there's these connections that I got to kind of watch talking about. So it's just my opinion, but I feel Ripple is not a company. It's a country, but then it's not just a country. It's countries. Countries. Ripple is countries. Ripple is a conglomeration of some very powerful secret people, and I'll leave it at that. that had a plan, and I'm going to say it's the top 10 families of the world, maybe top five, and they're working inside the government. They got their key people, and they're working on changing the monetary system of the world so they can control us and make us slaves. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. You just took something that was like really almost beautiful and then got it kind of scary. Look, I'm not here to lie to you. I'm telling you my opinion. This is my opinion from the research that I've just showed you and all the shows I've done over the years, the hundreds and thousands of shows, and the thousands and thousands of hours of research I've put in. That's what I think is going on. I think the world's elite have got the governments involved who then put spies, like you get a government spy, send them to a university, find all the smart kids, and pull them out and say, hey, you're going to work for the government. Now come with me. If you resist, you'll disappear. That's, well, it's kind of like that. I never took high school drama, so I'm not that good. But you get the point. I've shown connections on how, like the old GitHub days, I would read through their pages and somebody would be like, hey, where's Jim? He just like disappeared. Like these coders just disappear off the face of the earth and they end up working for like the government or they're 6 feet under, I'm sure. That's what I've seen. I've seen web pages. I'm not going to get specific, but when I lost my other channel, I was reporting, I saw web pages where people were making, they would have these bulletin boards like GitHub type thing. In the old days, 15 years ago and stuff, people would collaborate all around the world on projects. And then all of a sudden, certain people would just like disappear. And then the government would patent some of their projects. The government would patent. Someone's like, hey, me and this guy were working on that project last year, 2 years ago. How did the government get a patent on that? Because this is what's going on, everybody. That's why I wanted to show you some conspiracy this morning. I can't keep it open on the regular show because the channel will get zapped from very likelihood. So I'm even watching what I'm saying now. But they disappeared because they're magicians. Oh yeah, the magicians is called the Central, and I'm not going to say intelligence, and I won't say agency. They have a good disappearing program. If you don't play ball with them, you disappear. So, um, yeah, Hogan's Heroes. Henry Brown. I super chatted twice, each time Google Orb YT cancel. It says in the mail, so hopefully this goes through. Okay, let me take a screenshot of that, send it off to my person that I'm supposed to be working with on YT. Oh, damn, today, I got to meet with them today at 2:30. Can't forget. Is it possible Ripple partnering with countries and banks as a way to get on the inside and expose them all? No, what it's all about, Ray, is changing the whole monetary system to enslave everybody. That's what the goal is. Is Ripple is a group of countries and governments posing as a company to eventually make us all slaves by changing the monetary system. Hold on a second. So that's what we see going on is they're changing all the money. So because right now I can't control the world when we have 180 different countries using 180 different kinds of money, especially physical money. I can control the world if it goes digital. I can control the world's money if they all use one platform or two or three. Makes it much easier for me now to shut everybody off. If you got paper, you could be on the other side of the world and you take that paper and you go buy a pig and you take it home and chop it up, and you make hot dogs or whatever you do. I can't stop. But if you have electronic money and you got like 3 platforms, I'm controlling all those 3, and you ain't buying no food. Okay, that's where all this goes. France. J316 is in France. Viva la France. Esquimaux. Here's a nice. Okay, so we're gonna leave the world of the deep dives. We're hopping on a jet, the Crypto Hulk airline, and we're flying off. We just took a step back in time. I wanted to show you a 175-year-old banking type company that prints money and stock certificates and all kinds of things and funds wars. Is all connected. France is in there, Switzerland, Ripple, all that. We leave and we go to the land where they have Ethereum. We'll probably close out in this article here. This will be our last article. We go to Ethereum, where gas fees skyrocketed 244% in just 3 weeks. It's not going to work. I've been telling certain people, certain dumb people that think Ethereum is just it. But they switched to proof of stake, Crypto Hulk. It used to be proof of work. And I'm like, wow. I'll tell you what, all the X's, they haven't changed anything at all. Why is Ethereum bouncing around? It'll be Ethereum 1, Ethereum 2, pretty soon it'll be Ethereum 3. And guess what? There'll still be XRP 1, XLM 1, and XDC 1. There'll always be one. There won't be like 2, 3, 4, 300, whatever. You'll see. You'll see. Crypto Hulk's always right. Ethereum gas fees have increased by 244% between October 22nd and November 12th of this year. 3 weeks, kids. 3 weeks. And the prices went up almost 300%. The average fee for a transaction on Ethereum is $7. You know what the fee is for Ripple? Like almost nothing. Let's see here. Exchange can incur fees. Exchanging Ethereum-based assets can incur fees of about 27 to 28 bucks. Not looking good, is it? Ethereum gas fees skyrocket, it says. I'll leave the article at that. I'll give you another article, actually. Vechain. We're going into Vechain. I saw this article last night. I've got Vechain. Let's say if I have like 10,000 XRP, I got the same number of Vechain. So when I first got my crypto 3.5 years ago, it was XRP and Vechain. I bought the same number of each, not the same dollar amounts, but the same number. Got it? Okay. Wayne, thanks for your donation, Wayne. Thanks for your hard work, Hulk. I can't wait to see you find connection between Ripple and the Holy See. Well, the Israel's already a Ripple partner. I already showed everybody that. It's called Ripple Israel. Go back and look. No other channel showed you that except me. Just saying. Not a big deal, right? All right. Vechain, here's the title. Vechain joins Industrial Blockchain Task Force with major industry players. Oh, really? Vechain joined the INA TBA task force with Simons, Accenture, and more. Now, Accenture, they're a Ripple partner, by the way. I'll show you proof of that later. So Vechain's now moving in with the big leagues. They're all starting to realize, you know what? We could use this Vechain technology. Joining forces with industry giants like Simons, Accenture, Fujitsu. Vechain is thrilled to be part of the Industrial Blockchain Task Force. Here we go, everybody, with Vechain. Their aim is to revolutionize industry innovation. evaluate practical use cases, and explore blockchain's pivotal role in the European market. The task force established by INATBA aspires to bring together experts. Now they're calling VeChain experts, experts from both public and private sectors. The unique objective is to compile a comprehensive report by, listen, January of 2024, about 40 days from now, roughly 45 days. They're going to put together a report mapping these projects and identifying areas of synergy and potential gaps in their tech. They're basically all coming together with VeChain. They're all coming together. They're figuring out where are we weak, where are we strong, and they're putting all the puzzle pieces together to form a blockchain. And VeChain's right there with massive companies like Ripple Partners, okay? Simons, yes. Um, The task force will engage in regular meetings, foster cross industry dialogue and innovation. Key focus areas include accessing the current use case, exploring blockchain's role in the European Union policy goals. This blockchain group, listen to what they will do. They will significantly shape the European Union technical landscape. Wow. Europe is all on board with VeChain, so should you. um, Ethereum is the 80-year-old hooker with Botox, liposuction, and a $50 facelift. Oh my God. Michael Montclair is pretty happy. Eric M. Matthew, Ethereum is so dumb. I ran a $17 transaction with super low gas fees, 5 cents, and it's been 237 days. Damn, it's crazy. So he wanted to have a Ethereum transaction that cost 5 cents. So he's going to have to wait close to a year now for that transaction to go through. Interesting. VeChain's a little tricky when it comes to the ledger. I want you to go to the ledger website. That's Cheddar 13. Cheddar 13. Go to the Ledger X website and see how to do that. You have to use a software. It'll load in on your ledger, but then it also uses a software along with it. It's been 3.5 years since I did. It's been a very, very long time, so I've kind of forgotten. But it is possible, but it's a little tricky. It'd be easier if it was just send, but it doesn't. So the XRP Outlaw D's nuts. Cheddar 13, the Ledger support page walks you through step by step on how to add VeChain to the Ledger. Samuel 108, thank you very much for that donation there. Appreciate that. So there you have it. We got 54 minutes, pretty much an hour. The show's done. I will look into making a PM show. If I do, it'll probably be around 6:30. So most of my shows, Sunday through Thursday-ish, right around 6:30 a.m. Pacific, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, something like that. It kind of gets a little squirrely Friday, Saturdays, just because I usually either don't make a show or it's kind of off on those days. So that's it. I've got to go do my thing today, and hopefully I'll be back to do a PM show, and I'll see y'all then.